Call 312-6-million. Injury law made personal. That's Ankin Law.
That was exciting. Obviously, some really good swings by Drew, and off a guy that was really hard to score off of. So, really good job, top to bottom, from our lineup, grinding out at bats, and obviously special with the Drew homers.
Pitching too on the first one too. Right?
Yeah. It's the guy's the best pitcher on the planet right now, and put together some really good at bats. So.
And did you do both sides of the players?
Yeah, really cool. I mean, I don't know how many times that's happened. To have your first two from your side of the plate in the same game, but special stuff.
You and Chris talked about earlier in the week to bring him up because he thought he'd give you a little bit more offense from the position.
Yeah, he's been swinging well in AAA, and he's a total professional. You really trust him. Really immediately in spring training, being able to handle the pitching staff and build those relationships and game plan and do all that stuff. So yeah, we trust the guy, and to get some of that offensive output was part of the calculus too. Yeah, another great start by Davis. Effective in the zone. Again, just really efficient there. Gets into the sixth inning for us, and obviously gave us a chance to win the game.
What is the difference maker for him? Because we knew he's a good pitcher before, but it seems like he's been able to get to another level this year.
Yeah, number one, he's throwing a lot of strikes. We talk about that, but the stuff is really good too. He's just some really good sliders, good use of the cutter, and throwing four-seam and two-seam fastball. So really mixing it up well and continuing to pound the zone.
How did it crop up for Everson?
Yeah, just some right shoulder soreness. He continued to be evaluated in day to day.
Was it like a specific moment, or just kind of something you started feeling?
I don't think it was acute. I think it's been something that's kind of come in and out, and been something that's bothered him here and there. Yeah, we stuck with the plan. I thought even in that first inning where you kind of blew through the lineup, the top of our lineup, they were good at bats. We saw that continue throughout the lineup where guys, were making good swing decisions. We wanted to, make sure that we didn't chase below the zone. But the guys did a good job, and we were able to put some balls in play.
Is there a little extra juice when you beat one of the best pitchers in baseball, like against
I think so. You go out there with a plan, and you know that you have a chance to execute that plan. And with a guy for us on the mound that's also pitched very well, so you come into the game, knowing you have to execute a lot of things, but to be able to go out and do it was special.